Yo, what's up, guys? Teacher Paul here, and today we're reacting to the history of John Farnham. And this time we are live. We're live on Twitch, and we're gonna do this full thing together with all the Aussies in the chat. So, guys, don't miss out. If you didn't know, please always keep an eye out on the post, the community post, and also know that I'm here every day, live from Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. Brisbane time or Queensland time. Queensland time. And we're checking out the history of John Farnham, part 39. Today, we're not here with Felipe, but we are with the Aussies in the chat so that we can do this live and make it a little bit more interactive. So don't miss out and join us, guys. Let's go straight into the first video. And this text is courtesy of Aussie Deb. Thank you so much for the support, Deb. And Deb is here as well. So, she's going to be able to talk to us live and give more information. So keep an eye out for Deb's commentary as well, if she wants to add a few things. So let's go. Good day, mates. Back to this fascinating, wonderful journey through the history of our beloved John Farnham, from Sadie to now. Welcome to part 39. We are up to 2012 now. 45 years since Sadie was released. So here's John in 2011, closest I could find to the 2012 era, singing Sadie live with his usual humor and a look at how wonderful Stu Fraser is. Rest in peace. It gets stuck into the guitar riff for it, or how wonderful the Stu Fraser gets stuck in the guitar riff for it. LOL. John even went a bit longer in this one. So let's check this out, guys. Let's go.
Let's do it now, get over and done with. Yeah, but I want more daylight in here. I can see you now. So, I'm sorry, it's my sense of humour. Gets me in trouble. Anybody want to get the camera out while we do this? Bastards. Sorry, Uncle Johnny didn't mean that. I was just kidding. So, if this lands on the internet...
Oh, you will. You will.
Be surprised. Come on, start up, bloody. Go on.
He always jokes because of Sadie.
Save it for the end. Hang on. That's like bloody that little girl who's doing a link in Advance Australia Fair. Don't muck around with the song. Just play it.
Don't Macarena. Nice. There we go. Rock version of Sadie. Sadie, cleaning lady. Oh, he kept going.
Come on, if you're going to embarrass me, I'm going to get you back. Says golden love. No turning your camera off.
No turning your camera off so that they won't film themselves. Deep down, he loves this song.
that song, I wouldn't be standing here now. Mind you, I would be standing a little bit straighter. But no, it's what started it all for me, and I love the song. Just hate singing it anymore. Not really. Otherwise I wouldn't have done it. It just doesn't fit into Whispering Jack.
It doesn't fit in Whispering Jack. Okay, so for those of you who are watching live and you don't understand what that was, imagine John Farnham in 1967 singing Sadie the Cleaning Lady, and that is what broke out. It was his big break and what everybody loved and always requested. So in comparison, you could think of maybe Justin Bieber, a young Justin Bieber singing Baby, 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 and that song following him throughout his career, where every single show everybody would shout out, sing that song, sing that song. It's the same equivalent here with John Farnham, where his baby super hit was Sadie the Cleaning Lady, and everybody in every single show wants him to sing Sadie. And hi to Anthea, we have another Aussie in the chat. Hi there. Guys, don't miss out. Join me and follow me on Twitch. Hope you enjoy, Anthea. So that's the whole idea, that this song followed him throughout his whole career. Everybody wanted him to sing. And it was what made him and what broke him in the beginning as well, because nobody wanted to associate with Johnny Farnham. So he came out with, Help and The Voice, and the rest is history, which we have covered in 39 pieces. And this one is part 39. But long story short, this is the song that made him, and it's the song that he jokes about because it follows and haunts him throughout his whole career. Let me know, guys, if you think Sadie is the most famous John Farnham song, or is it Help, or is it The Voice? You're The Voice. Let me know in the comments. We're going to keep going. This is video number 2, and Aussie Deb says the following. Now, we go back to 1982. 30 years before 2012. This one, you know what? Let me actually pull the text over here so that I'm facing you a little bit more. I don't like facing that. It's just weird. Now, we go back to 1982, 30 years before 2012. This next one is a Toto cover of Hold the Line and was performed on Dawn Lane Show in 1982. Just before John joined LRB. John has always respected and appreciated his band from day one. I wonder what is going on. I wonder who that is going. Wait, let me try to, I think there's a typo here. I wonder who that is. Oh, I wonder who that is doing the guitar solo with him. I think I was reading a comment. Sorry, Deb. I was reading a comment from a crew member on this show who said they kept asking them to sing this over and over again when they were rehearsing, and they did. I'm pretty sure I would be. I'm pretty sure I would be asking for more too. Okay, let's go, guys. Let's check this out. So, we couldn't be there watching John Farnham live, but, we are enjoying it today, years later, thanks to everyone who captured these images and, posted them on YouTube. So thank you to everyone who provided this for us to enjoy the history of John Farnham. John is so young here. Hi, Maria. it Tommy Emmanuel? It's a young Tommy Emmanuel on the guitar. Nice. That is awesome. That is great. This is so cool. It does have a little bit of you know, wear and tear on the tape, but that's also something that makes it authentic. It makes it feel like, you know, hey, we're going back in time with this one. So that's also pretty cool to see, because nostalgia, if it doesn't have that grainy old look, it just feels too remastered. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that is part of the history, and it's nice to see that. Nice to see how things were back then as well. Did you hear those high notes? Yeah, he's just awesome. So the guitarist, was I right? Because it only showed his face close up once, so, and it looked like Tommy Emmanuel for me. Okay, we're moving to the next video. 2012 is the 25th anniversary for Pressure Down, when the single released in 1987. And here is the song and parts of interviews. Enjoy. Let's check it out.
Kind of pressure, and I have, rightly or wrongly, then I'm going to accept that pressure.
There's only one step left to overcome in your quest for success.
Pressure. Keep the pressure down. Oh, Whispering Jack vinyl. Richard Marx just gifted the Kiss singer Paul a Whispering Jack vinyl. I reacted to that yesterday. A lot of people picked up on that video too.
I'd like a couple of hours sleep. And then I think I'll slip into the hospital and have a quick nervous breakdown.
Take the pressure down.
He said, but don't worry, because after the concert tour, we're going to give you 10 days off, so you and the bride and your son and everything can go away and lay on the beach, get some sand in your mouth and stuff.
Sand in your mouth.
One.
Wow. A lot of pressure to be John Farnham. This song makes sense.
The album's been #1 in Australia for 13 weeks, they tell me.
Yeah.
Singles, 2 of them on the 40, you've got a new one coming out in a couple of weeks. Have you done the video for the new one?
Yeah, we did. Actually, we did a video at the same time we were doing the concert shows in Melbourne. I think they're trying to have a posthumous album, which would be nice. Probably push it up to 500,000. Who needs it? I was...
Frank Thring hangs in the wings.
Yeah, Frank's there. Frank's ready. He's ready.
Has anybody ever done a mashup of Call Me Al with Pressure Down? That would be a very interesting... Be very interesting mashup.
I am the happiest man in the world. I'll fight anybody who says they're happier than me. Thank you very, very much.
Congratulations to John Farnham, he deserved that.
Last night completed an amazing comeback. The 37-year-old performer was paid a tribute by his peers as he scooped the pool at the
Frank
Australian
Thring.
Record Industry Awards in Sydney.
John Farnham, you're the voice.
You know what's funny? I just realized John Farnham sings You're the Voice to us, to Australia, and everyone considered him to be the voice. Everybody was like, no, no, no. You're the voice.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Hall.
Well, congratulations, Johnny, on your success. Like you, at the moment, I'm on the road trying to stay number one. I think in your case, and I hope it's the same with me, Johnny,
It's crazy that nowadays the new generation won't understand what this is. Like, why is the image doing that? And they probably won't understand what the heck is on his shoulder either. It's too big to be a camera.
I think in your case, and I hope it's the same with me, Johnny, age seems to have improved your stature as an entertainer. I hope it's the same with me as a politician. At any rate, I think you're going to be having a bit of a rest on Hamilton Island. I hope so. It's a great spot. Hope it goes well for you. Wish you all the best in the future, mate.
It's the Prime Minister talking about John Farnham. Amazing.
Shit, what a year. Oh, I nearly said fuck that, I'm sorry. This is
This
unbelievable.
guy's so funny.
And I've never said that publicly before. And actually, I wanted to ask Elton a question. What's Bondi?
What?
It's a beach in Sydney.
Thank you very much.
That was
Hello,
his
everybody. It's John
acceptance
Farnham.
speech.
I hope you...
King of pop. John was destined to be successful from a very young, early age.
kind of pressure, and I have, rightly or wrongly.
From like, you can't be born with like a talent like his and being dedicated and very hardworking like he is and not be successful. It just doesn't happen. He was destined to be, the voice. Hope you guys are enjoying the history of John Farnham so far, and we're gonna go to the next, which is 2012 is also the 25th anniversary of Munich, Germany concert. Munich, Germany concert in 1987. This clip has interviews and parts of songs also. What a performer this man was, and still would be today. Because firstly, he loves to perform, and mostly, he would never let his fans down, even if he wasn't well. So let's check that clip out.
John Farnham wants to be remembered for more than Sadie the Cleaning Lady, and his latest album, Whispering Jack, seems to have assured him of the recognition he really deserves. It's now the biggest selling record by an Australian artist in Australia, and John Farnham is now enjoying rave reviews and star status in Europe, performing alongside the likes of Tina Turner and Joe Cocker. Howard Gibbs caught up with John in Germany.
110,000 people at the Munich show. And when they told me that, I went blind.
Dang. Look at how many people went to see John. That's in Germany. Shout out to Germany.
I mean, we all would. I'd just like it to come off and do it as well as we can.
You're the voice, let's go.
First Australian hit, John Farnham is riding high across Europe. The album Whispering Jack has scorched through Sweden, Denmark, Germany, Switzerland, Norway and Holland.
Dang, Norway too.
That album, called You're the Voice, has turned him into a Euro star, despite any language differences. On this tour, he's on the bill with Tina Turner, Joe Cocker and the Eurythmics. What a way to have fun.
That is so nice to see John
It's been
in Europe.
pretty amazing.
Big in Europe.
Backwards and forwards to Europe 5 times in the last 5 weeks.
Wow.
It does get me down, and I do get very tired. And I always laugh when the purser on the aeroplane says, "I hope you enjoyed your trip." You can't enjoy that trip.
If he has a weakness, it's just that he's the original.
How long is a plane trip from Germany to Australia? If he did that 5 times, because I feel like it's a 18-hour flight. So that's like a full day just traveling and a full day just coming back. And then what, 3 days for the concert to prepare? And it's basically like he doesn't spend much time in Australia if he's doing that. Wouldn't it be better if he slept in Germany, or I don't know?
Almost unbelievable nice guy. How many rock stars never knock back autographs?
I love my work.
And rarely refuse interviews. If it's Friday, it must be Radio Hamburg.
Ich begrüße sehr herzlich John Farnham. Hello, John.
Good morning, young Peter. My German is terrible. Please excuse me.
My English is terrible too, so we are in the same situation.
He should be back at the hotel resting before the show. Soon, 60,000 fans will pack the stadium. Instead, he's answering the same questions he was asked yesterday, with the same modesty he showed then.
I've been very lucky in that I've been able to sing for my supper for 20 years, and it was something I never planned, though.
That's crazy.
Like a fairy tale at the moment?
I guess
crazy
so,
dedication.
in its way. Only, I don't have to deal with a wicked witch, unless that's my mother-in-law, of course.
Every performer dreads being asked to sing live without backing.
You're the voice, try and understand
Wow.
it. Make a noise and make it clear.
Luckily, it's the microphones that crack up, not the voice.
We're
Wow.
not gonna sit in silence. We're not gonna live with
You gotta admit, this man is
I
hardworking.
don't understand what you say when you're talking to your mother-in-law. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen. Oh yeah, I'm bilingual.
He's bilingual. He's laughing at it. In Europe, it's so normal to be bilingual, right?
The usually efficient German organisers have blown it. Someone's lost the key to the stadium gate. Outside, it's warming up while they sort it
Someone lost the key?
out. Inside, it's all cool.
The autograph collectors here are really into it. When they ask for an autograph,
How are you gonna have an event this big and you forget the key to the gate?
Which is great. So, they can make a buck as well. I think that's great.
During the next 30 minutes, the stadium will develop a soul and a voice to scare the living daylights out of anyone, let alone a foreign-speaking pop star.
Wow.
I'm starting to get a little toey. I just like to get the first couple of songs over and I'll be happy. It's a different language. If something goes wrong on stage and we get a technical problem, I can't really tell a joke to cover the whole. So that's a bit of a worry.
To kill the time and those famous Farnham nerves, his tour manager produces the latest cutting. It's usually an enjoyable experience. usually.
Oh, no. Where'd they get those photographs? Get 'em, mate.
It's taken a long time to convince some Australians he can do more than sing Sadie the Cleaning Lady. He doesn't want to have to convince the rest of the world as well.
Wait, was Sadie famous in Europe too?
I can taste the adrenaline. It sort of starts to pump through. And, you know, we're all slapping each other on the back and telling each other to go for it and have a good time.
Was it bad luck that you didn't have this break 10 years ago?
No, I just don't think that I'd captured people's imagination. You never know. I mean, if I knew 20 years ago what to do, then I would have done it, I guess.
The next hour and a quarter proves that John Farnham has achieved the goals of 20 years hard work. You don't need imagination to see what's happening at concerts all over Europe.
Yeah, those photos were his Sadie moments. How did they even get those old pictures?
Oh my God! Oh my God! It was fabulous.
It's fantastic. It's really starting to work. It's pretty lovely.
Yeah, he's deserved it. He's really, he's worked for it. He's got the talent, and he's making it. Howard Gibbs reporting. You're the Voice has taken John Farnham to the top of the charts in both Germany and Sweden. It's soon to be released in England and Canada, followed by the United States. John Farnham wants to be remembered for more than...
So, guys, you know, I have a channel for Nordic and for Germany, you know, and we need to find out how big John was actually in these countries, because we saw Germany, obviously, but I need to consult with my Norwegian audience to see how many of them know John Farnham. And if you're watching from anywhere else in the world, let me know. If you're watching from Australia, that's fine, but I would like to see like who's watching from other places in the world, just to see how big John, you know, got. So let me know in the comments now, and I hope we get surprised, you know, countries like really, really far from Australia. And that would be so it's such a happy thing to know that he reached so far. Sometimes we don't even know, like, he's famous in somewhere very remote, and we're like, wait, I didn't know he was big here. That is a win in my eyes as well. Okay, so let's take a look on the next one. 2012 is also 25 years since Whispering Jack tours. 1987 concert, Let Me Out. Brett Garsett, phenomenal guitar solo, and John. Well, what more can I say? Let him out. Okay, let's check out the video. Wait, for some reason, there we go. Let him out. Sorry, let me out.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
He's still got the mullet.
This one's from the album. It's one that I wrote.
And it's coming back, isn't it?
Probably the dark side
Aussie
of me,
fashion.
Really.
Nowadays.
It's called Let Me Out.
There's more and more international hearing him for the first time now, and are wowed by him. Indeed, everyone who watches John Farnham, they're surprised. I'd like to think that I helped spread his international YouTube reactions. Yeah, I'd like to think so. Nice.
If it's all the same to you, just let it go. That's all and nothing more. Well, I'm pushing it uphill so
goodness. The goosebumps. Why is he drumming that keyboard? Let's go, Brett Garcett. Wow. That's amazing. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah, and I don't know how the keyboard player. He's strumming on the drums. He's drumming on the keyboard. Wow. What a masterpiece. Whispering Jack in concert. Amazing. That is so awesome. That is so awesome. Ozzy Deb says, I was watching him and interview with Brett the other day, and he still raves about John. Yeah, that is so cool. I mean, you know, John, he makes he leaves a mark in everyone who he talks to. Oh, you were watching an interview. Okay, yeah. So everyone that meets John, they mention how good of a person he is, how funny he is, how charismatic he is, how talented he is. So it's absolutely amazing to see John meet so many people, because he can spread his charisma and, you know, his personality to more people. And I love that he mentors the young artists and the upcoming artists as much as he can. And, you know, it just gives credit to everyone around him, because that makes people better, you know, if they have a great role model like John. With that said, let's go to the next video. Next, we have a fan cam of Let Me Out, October 2011. Listen to John's intro to the song. John's voice, just amazing. Brett Garcett, 25 years later, just so good. Absolutely fantastic. Let's check it out.
But because I wrote it, made the album. I wrote this song.
Yeah, that would be great if Marshall
I got to the point where I was
meets up with John.
I didn't enjoy the material that we're recording, and I felt a bit restricted there, so I decided that I needed to get out. And I wrote this song just before I left. It's called Let Me Out. Rather long introduction, but I couldn't think of any words for this bit. Someone else's time.
You got the echo going here.
Trapped inside a prison with no wall, just like Marcel, my soul line. Let me out.
The crazy part about this is John didn't think he could sell out a full show anymore. Like you mentioned, oh, I'm not going to do the big stuff anymore, just going to do the small stuff. But that's a crazy thought, because he still could do a stadium and sell it out. Definitely. There's the guitar. How can they still maintain this quality and consistency after years and years? He got out. Well, after that singing, you know, after saying it many times, they had to let him out, right? What a performance, what a show. It's crazy to me that he wanted to do small venues because he said he couldn't do the big ones anymore. Maybe because it's a lot of work, but also he should have known, like, he would still sell out the whole stadium, even, you know, after so many years. And I'm sure it would definitely sell out a full stadium. 100%. Okay, let's check this out, guys.
And I'll tell you what.
This is another, is it an interview? Going to the text, Ozzy Dub says, 2012 is 20 years since the Full House CD was released. I've included an interview with Steve Vizard and another impromptu performance. So good, just the best of our John. Steve and John were good mates. Let's check it out.
And I'll tell you what, the man is wearing a smile, but he has been up since 5 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, actually, I was up so early this morning, I thought I was going fishing. I started digging worms out of the pot plant.
That's right.
Sorry.
Now, why were you up at 5? Any particular reason? Was it a
Well, I'm on the
bladder
promo
thing or
trail. Yeah, no, not a bladder thing. That's usually at 4. But no, I'm on the promo trail. I got this album came out and everything, and
that's
sort of,
usually at 4.
Just doing the normal thing, doing all the radio programs. And
you got 5 o'clock tomorrow again?
Yeah, actually, no, it's not so bad in the morning. Tomorrow morning.
At 5:30ish.
Yeah, I think they've got me up at 7.
Oh, that's pretty generous.
It's not
what time does Glenn Wheatley, your able manager, get up? You're up at 5. What time is Glenn up?
Glenn wakes up about 20% later than I do. I think about
20% later.
About 20 past 5.
Is that a joke, meaning that Glenn gets 20% of his all his income? I think it's a nod to his contract, 20%.
Now, what's this ribs thing? I heard that you...
I fell off a boat. I was fishing with a mate up in Queensland.
Sober?
I hadn't even opened the esky yet. Really, I promise. And I slipped off the side and really crunched my side on the side of the boat. I was going up the pointed bit up the front to set the anchor up at the bow, and just a little 17-footer, and went down. Oh, and really took the wind out of me. I got back on the boat. We went fishing, and I caught, I think it was 56 mackerel between about 40. Well, it might have been 60, I don't remember. And, they were between...
This is with a near broken rib.
With a near broken rib. At that stage...
He's just bragging at this point.
And I was in a great deal of pain, and...
Nothing like the fish, mate.
Nothing like the fish.
Oh, but, so, I did a little bit of fishing. Then I came back. I was only away for 2 weeks. I came back, and it still hurt. It hurt for about 4 weeks. Oh. So shut up now, okay? It's not working.
Let's not push it.
Yeah. And then, thanks very much, Paul. And then I came back and I was mixing up some concrete at home, and I'd put the mixer on a couple of bricks because I couldn't get my barrow under it, and I didn't want to let the tyre down, Yeah. So, and it slipped off the bricks, and I leapt to catch it. It went to fall, and I, fool. Oh, I'll catch it. And it was full of concrete.
He's always got an anecdote, right? A funny story.
Further.
Must be one of the few people in the world who's leapt to catch a full barrow load of concrete. Very stupid thing to do in retrospect.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it, Well, I mean, I've got kids, and you tend to leap when things heavy fall over, just in case they're around. Of course, they were at school in the kindy, so...
Yeah, he's conditioned to jump.
Mate, something is wrong with my baby, duet with Barnsey. No.
Oh, sorry. You had me worried.
Sorry, no, literacy.
Might have been a hereditary thing,
Yeah, out of the blue, he just says there's something wrong with my baby.
Mate, something is wrong with my baby, duet with Barnsey. No.
Oh, sorry. You had me worried.
Sorry, no, literacy.
Might have been a hereditary thing,
Something is wrong with my baby. The song, of course, that you've done with Barnsey is going through the roof.
Yeah, I'm
Is that a
really...
technical term?
No, it's pretty average.
Yep.
Pretty average term. No, I'm very, very pleased. The way it's been accepted, and it's interesting because Stuart Rubin, and I'll drop his name here, Stuart from my record company, who's the managing director, and originally when I'd recorded this piece with Jimmy, we were going to do a reciprocal thing. Jim was going to put it on his album and I was going to put it on mine, and Wheatley and I talked to Stuart and he said, no, he said, I don't think it'll be a hit.
Won't be a hit. This is how much of a hit it won't be.
The Triple J's. He could be a TV presenter if you wanted to.
Definitely won't be a hit. I'm talking to John Farnham. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with John after this. Stick around. John's just been given a flower, courtesy of...
Lady up there in the audience.
Marika. Where's Marika? Hi, Marika. And who said, I hope your nibs heal quickly.
No, that's ribs.
Ribs. They can't read her handwriting.
well, there's a line in that, and I'm not touching it.
Now, mate, this is your new album.
Yes, sir.
I'll hold it up. Now, that is, in fact, a whole lot of live stuff that you've done.
Yeah.
Now, why did you choose to go and get the live stuff together when it would have been so much easier to do a best of collection album, compilation album? It's a lot more work for a man of your advanced years.
Wow.
No, thank you, Steve, for bringing that up.
Thank you for bringing that up.
I was asked actually basically by the record company and my management, Glenn, to put the live album, and I was a bit disappointed because Ross Fraser, my record producer, and I have got a partnership in this recording studio that we've just fixed up. You know, it's got the 72-channel SSL, and we've really done. And I wanted to play with it. You know, I wanted to go in and play with the studio, but they talked me into doing this thing, and I'm very glad they have, because it was interesting putting the thing together. I mean, there's no post-production on it as such. It's all warts and all. There's a couple of glaring lyric problems on there that I'd rather live without.
Could you identify them for us?
Yeah, well, you can't miss them, Steve. They're there.
What's your favourite song from the album?
I don't really have a favourite song. My usual answer to that is it's like asking someone with 16 children which one he loves the most, you know.
See, what I've noticed in Australia with the interviews, it feels like it's not a proper interview. It's just like two mates talking and bantering, and we're the third wheel just watching their conversation. It's really nice. It feels so natural and friendly, rather than, you know, that robotic interview setup where question answer. It's just a back and forth, which is so cool.
I sort of like them all, otherwise they wouldn't be on there.
You get a live album like this that's got so many of your great hits on it. How do you pick them? I mean, you've sung numerous songs over the years.
Yeah, obviously I wanted to get stuff from the last three albums on the record, because, you know, that's really what's been happening for me in the last 4 or 5 years. But a couple of the old ones really came up well. I mean, one I recorded 22 years ago, the song one.
Oh, what was it?
And yeah, it's an old Three Dog Night song that I ripped off them.
Yeah, which one's that?
The early days.
That's Sadie, you knucklehead.
No, it's after That's Freedom. It's actually called One, O-N-E.
One?
Yeah.
Well, one is the loneliest number.
Yeah, one is the loneliest number, yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, one is the loneliest number.
Actually, I know I should never do this. I should not do this. But could I... You wouldn't sing a song for us, would you?
Wow. He put him on the spot.
I honestly, it's funny. I did some work on another television show last week, and I really... No, I can't, I'm sorry.
Because of his ribs. He broke his ribs? I don't know if I know that story. Do I?
One? But we haven't got to keep that. Ain't that the truth?
Oh, no, I don't sing jazz. I mean, this...
No, well, he plays... if you did... Do one. Do one.
He's insisting. Wow. Take the pressure down. Come on.
All right, you know...
Put the pressure down. Come on.
Sort of... No, I don't actually.
There's no jazz in one.
No, there's no jazz in one.
Pressure down?
No, I don't know pressure down.
Could you do... Please don't ask me. Please.
I actually know that. You know that?
I know that.
Don't ask me. Okay.
Could you do it?
Okay.
You actually do know this, don't
Two
you?
flats.
Yeah. No Z demolished.
Ladies and
I
gentlemen.
don't sing jazz.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Please don't ask me.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my great pleasure to introduce... You sure you want to go with it?
Not really, Steve, but I'll give it a shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my great pleasure to introduce a thoroughly rehearsed, thoroughly prepared version that, frankly, I think is going to do this album wonders. Version, Please Don't Ask Me, John Farnham, Paul Grabowski.
He knows it. It's going to be interesting.
He's got sore ribs and he's going to sing still. And he doesn't go halfway.
No, wait for me, Paul, because I come in before you do that chord. Yeah, basically same as the record. Sorry.
All right.
Pardon me. I'll sing Sadie if you're not careful, and you don't know that. Please don't ask me what am I thinking. It's about you.
Wow.
And please don't ask me, I never can see. What can I do? My first impulse is to run to your side.
don't ask me why I'm so in love with you.
Wow. Dang.
Toss and turn, can't sleep at night. It's worrying me. I go to bed, turn out the light, but your face I see.
Don't push it, John, though.
It only hurts the more I pretend that we could ever be more than friends. Please don't ask me what I'm gonna say to you.
Wow.
You could easily make me happy, that I know, but I'll try my best to never tell you so.
Dang. Yeah, he only knows how to perform 100%.
But I'll keep the secret right down to the end.
He's happy with the piano.
Please don't ask me why I'm not talking. I just can't explain. And please don't ask me why I go walking out in the rain.
And he's gonna do the full song too.
Could not live the lie it would take to have you near would be a mistake. Please don't ask me why I'm so in love with you.
I definitely need to show this to my wife.
No, please don't ask me.
Wow.
Go on, get his head demolished in. Go on. Jazz chords. Fabulous. No, just the one. I'll get you for that, Steve.
Dang. And Burn for You too, yeah. The whole album.
John Farnham, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with more for this. Thanks, John.
That was amazing. That was one of the best performances.
And I'll tell you what.
That's absolutely amazing. The fact that he didn't really have to sing the whole thing. We would forgive him if he sang one verse. He didn't really have to go 100%. We would forgive him if he went 50%. But he hit some high notes there, and it's amazing. Amazing. Wow. One of the best performances of Please Don't Ask Me. That is really good. And it was so heartfelt because I don't think he was holding back, but he was taking a little bit of time also, like just to go through the song. So it made it much more special also. It's pretty cool. Okay, we have a few more videos. This is a long one, isn't it, Deb? I feel like we're hitting the 1 hour already. Let's see. Guys, we're going over to the text here from Aussie Deb, and it's not supposed to start yet. Oh, this is Hey It's Saturday. Yeah, we're gonna have to use the fair use cam for this one, which I don't think I have here. But guys, if it's blurred for some reason, then you know why. This is from Dr. Cap, and it's Gethsemane. So let's look at the text. It is also 20 years since JCS, Jesus Christ Superstar, 1992. John performed Gethsemane on Hey It's Saturday, special from Darwin, Northern Territory. Beautifully remastered by Dr. Cap. This version is closer to the studio, but with those live performances extras John adds. Okay, let's go. Yeah, it's been an hour, yeah. Okay, we're gonna use this smaller screen, and if it gets blurred, you know why. Because it gets blocked.
I only want to say, if there is a way, take this cup away from me, for I don't want to taste this poison, feel it burn me. I have changed, I'm not as sure as when we started. Then I was inspired, now I'm sad and tired. Listen, surely I've exceeded expectation. Oh, I've tried for 3 years, seems like 30. Could you ask as much from any other man?
His career has been so amazing.
See the saga through and do the things you ask of me. Let them hate me, hurt me, nail them to their tree. I have to know my Lord. Have to know, I have to know my Lord. Why? I have to know, I have to know my Lord. Why should I die? Would I be more noticed than I ever was before? Would the things I've said and done matter anymore? Have to see my Lord. Have to see, I have to see my Lord. Have to know, I have to know my Lord. Have to know, I have to know.
He's going in.
If I die, what will be my reward? If I die, what will be my reward? Have to know, I
Thank you for joining, Anthea.
why should I die? Why should I die? Can you show me
Wow.
that I would not be killed in vain? Show me just a little of your omnipresent brain. Show me there's a reason for you wanting me to die. No more to what I will and not so hard and wide. Just watch me die.
Dang, the veins. Yeah, I was gonna mention that, Deb. You beat me to it. That's exactly what I was gonna say. But okay. I was just waiting for a moment where I could pause to mention. So we saw a video yesterday where Richard was telling Paul from Kiss that some singers, they put their heads up when they do the singing. And you can see John, he puts his head down to have all the airflow. It opens up all of the airflow, and that gets a more powerful note. And that's what he's doing here. He always puts his head down so that he can have a better execution of the vocals.
Then I was inspired. Now I'm sad and tired. After all I've tried for 3 years,
He's got such a unique voice too. When did Hey Hey It's Saturday move onto a stage rather than like a studio program? Wow. Amazing performance. He was the right person to do GSC. GCS, sorry, GCS. That was really nice. And Dr. Cap did a great job with the, with the remastering here. This was a special in Darwin. Daryl Summers was doing ads for Northern Territory tourism. Interesting. Okay, let's keep going. We have, what, 3 more videos? Dang. Next, we have Everything's All Right with a treat at the end. Oh, it's another Hey Hey It's Saturday. Is it? Yeah, I think so. Okay, let's check it out. Yo, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, we're supposed to have this go like for an hour, right? This is a 7-minute video. Do we leave it to the next part, Deb? We have 3 more videos. What happened today? 2012. Okay, this is a small ad. And then we have another video. Oh, okay. So this is basically the last video, and the other 2 are 1 minute. Okay, I thought we were gonna like prolong ourselves, but if you guys are still watching, I hope you guys are enjoying it. So this one is, next we have Everything's All Right with a treat at the end. Hey Hey It's Saturday, the whole cast of She's a Price Superstar. Okay, let's go. And I hope this doesn't get blocked.
Try not to get worried, try not to turn on to problems that upset you. Don't you know everything's alright?
This is such a nice song.
Everything's fine, and we want you to sleep well tonight. Let the world turn without you tonight. If we try, we'll get by, so forget all about us tonight. It's alright, yes, everything's alright, yes. Sleep and I shall soothe you, calm you, and anoint you, myrrh for your hot forehead. Then you'll feel everything's alright, yes, everything's fine, and it's cool and the ointment's sweet. For the fire in your head or feet. Close your eyes and relax. Think of nothing tonight. It's alright, yes, everything's fine. Hey, woman, your fine ointment, brand new and expensive. Should have been there for the poor. Now why has this been wasted? We could have raised maybe 300 silver pieces or more. People who are hungry, people who are starving, they matter more than your feet and
Dang.
Try not to get worried, try not to
That was
turn on
intense.
to problems that upset you.
sleep well tonight. Let the world turn without you tonight. If we try, we'll get by, so forget all about us tonight. It's alright, yes, everything's fine.
Surely you're not saying we have the resources to save the poor from their lot. There will be poor always, perpetually struggling. Look at the good things you got. Think while you still have me, move while you still see me.
The whole cast is amazing, isn't it?
And you'll be so sorry when I'm
Wow. Guys, we reacted to the whole Jesus Christ Superstar show. It's on Buy Me a Coffee if you want to check out the full thing. It's also on YouTube. Such a great show. Wow. She took the center stage. Fantastic. Kate Soberano.
John Stevens, John Farnham, and all the cast of Jesus Christ Superstar there. And everything's all right. The hit single from the show. And you know when they actually get in the theatre, you actually warm up with Amazing Grace, which you were doing a little. Can we get a little bit of that? We can just get it on the boom. Don't have to use the hand mics. Will, start it off. Away you go.
What key are we doing?
Amazing. Go somewhere back there.
Here we go. Impromptu. Go for it.
Give us a C, will you, Willie?
Yeah,
Just the one will do.
He takes lead.
Amazing grace, how sweet
Wow.
the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now
That is amazing.
was blind, but now I see, yes, I see, yes, I
Amazing.
There you are, an impromptu Amazing Grace, of course. Amazing Grace, not in the show. That could be another single though. They do, and maybe another musical. No Nanette. Yes, same cast for No Nanette coming to you in another few weeks' time. Meanwhile, we're going to take a break. Let's just thank all the cast of Jesus Christ Superstar once again.
All right.
Lindsay was there. His band, his backup singers were there too, weren't they?
Back with more shortly. You're watching Hey Hey Saturday.
See, his backup singer is there too. Okay, we also watched the main event with John Farnham, which is absolutely amazing too. See, John Stevens was there, and Lindsay was there too, right? That's what you're saying. We're gonna go to the next video, guys, and I hope you guys are still with me. Now it's 2012. Here is John doing an ad for Ford, but he said he can't act. Okay, he's just a natural. That's what Ozzy Dub says. Let's go. Let's check this out. John Farnham, you're the voice Ford Australia advert. Guys, I honestly hope these don't get blocked. Let's go.
How about some music?
Wow, what a car. It summons John Farnham.
Play You're the Voice?
So is this, wait a second, a voice-activated car? Is that what they were selling? Obviously, Ford. But I think the idea was that it was voice-activated. That's pretty cool to have John in the commercial. That was 12 years ago, 13 years ago. We're getting closer to 2025. Dang. 2025 is going to be a little bit sadder, isn't it? I really hope John recovers 100% and we can see him perform again. Even if it's like just in his living room, just singing casually, that would be so good to see. I also found a very short video of a performance by John at the London Olympics in 2012. He went over especially for our Aussie athletes who didn't know he was going to be there. Look how excited they are. Remembering John is 63 here and all the young athletes love him. I can't find any more of this at all. What a shame, but I'll see if I can dig up some more. Let's check this out.
Let the games begin. John Farnham, meantime, surprised everyone on stage, Chris.
Absolutely. Our athletes were so surprised to see John Farnham and they rocked out to a couple of Farnsey numbers. He, of course, started with one of his classics, Take the Pressure Down. One of the athletes dancing up a storm was our new flag bearer, Lauren Jackson. It was great to see. Let's have a bit of a listen to Farnsey.
And he's singing live. He sounds the same. That's amazing because he's telling the athletes to take the pressure down.
Final farewell tour.
Wow.
Christina Hearn, thank you very much for that. We'll see you soon. Let the games begin.
That is amazing. John Farnham showing up. You know, he always shows up. He shows up for the troops. He shows up for those who are representing Australia. You know, he's showing up for the athletes. It's really nice. Lauren Jackson was our basketball captain. It's pretty cool. So that was John at 63 singing Take the Pressure Down, and sounded exactly like he would when he was much younger, 30 years prior to that. It's crazy, isn't it? It's amazing. There have been a lot more new reactors to John recently, and it's usually help with the MSO they start with, and after that, it's a few bars they stop. After the first fews they stop, especially when the crowd sings back to him, it's awesome. Signing off now. Much love to all the Farnsey family out there. See you soon for part 40. Stay safe and well. Cheers, Aussie Deb. Thank you so much, Aussie Deb, for another part of the history of John Farnham. It's so nice to find out his history, and we're moving towards 2025. So we're almost there. We're at 2012 now. And if you want to watch the full thing, it's on YouTube. And guys, join us live so you can chat with us and hang out and tell us your experience and help me understand a little bit more of all of the history and things that we're watching, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, it's so nice to see John, and I hope we can see him again, probably with Marshall now, because Marshall did a lot of tributes to him, and he's the new Australian Idol. So it's gonna be quite a collab if that happens. Even if they just talk, that would be so cool. I heard an Australian blues singer once who is as loud as John and just as awesome, but can't remember his name. But he could sing a tent with 200 people a cappella. Wow. That's so cool. Yeah, Aussies have the voice. Anyways, thank you so much, Aussie Deb. Thank you so much, everyone who joined in, all the Aussies. Thank you, Durgadasi. Thank you, Anthea, for chatting and hanging out with me. For part 40, guys, let's try to be live, everyone together. Might have been Jimmy, maybe. Okay, guys, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care for now. Don't forget to request a video if you want to, just like Aussie Deb did, or click over here to see the John Farnham playlist. Bye-bye.